On this edition of Lexington Now, Week Without Driving, Scarefest, and safety at every step. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of September 29th, 2025. Lexington's Week Without Driving is here, and it's a call for citizens to give alternative forms of transportation a try.
Hey, I'm Councilmember James Brown, and I'd like to encourage you to participate in the 2025 Week Without Driving. This campaign began in Washington State in 2021 and went national in 2023. Community organizers successfully brought this initiative to Lexington in 2024 with widespread support from the Urban County Council.
We're here today walking the Town Branch Trail in the heart of the 1st District, but then also the heart of our city, where I'm here to encourage you to take part in a week without driving. This is a chance to experience what many of our neighbors experience every day, to think about how we can make our community more accessible, more connected, and safer for everyone.
As you may remember from last year, the first year Lexington did it, I decided to run from my house to the government center and see how connected my district was with sidewalks. And guess what? I found out that we need more sidewalks in the 2nd District. The city has made a commitment, a complete streets commitment, to have a better city for you. And so I'm excited to invite you to join us for a week without driving. Please make the pledge, and then if you can't do the whole week, pick one day and go about your day in an alternative form of transportation. If I can do it, if I can run 7 miles from home to work, you can walk it, you can jog it, you can take the bus, you can get around differently.
Our friends at Lexington remind us that most people who ride the bus start out as cyclists or pedestrians. I represent the district that has the highest number of people who get around without a car. Week Without Driving matters a lot because it reminds us there are many people who move throughout our city in different ways, and I'm one of them. I love to walk, bike, and connect with my neighbors in the process. When you participate in Week Without Driving, you get to test out other mobility solutions, and you get to understand how other people experience Lexington.
Oftentimes, pedestrians are not looked out for. And so I think it's important during a Week Without Driving to take a step back, pay attention to your surroundings, and look for those that aren't driving. We have a lot of crosswalks in the city, and oftentimes drivers don't respect those crosswalks. Be looking for those crosswalks and for those people that are getting ready to step into the street. We want to keep everyone safe.
I was thinking to myself, I was a time where I didn't have a vehicle myself. How did I get around? Walking was one of the main things I did. Caught the bus every now and then, but walking was my form of transportation. So when I reflect, now that I'm fortunate enough to drive every day, I want to take this week to go back to those times. So I'm going to take that week and try to do some more walking.
Hey, I'm Vice Mayor Dan Wu, and as a member of the Street Safety Task Force, I think a lot about the challenges facing folks in Lexington, no matter what mode of transportation you use, whether you're a motorist, a pedestrian, a cyclist, or a bus rider. So during Week Without Driving, I would challenge you to take a look at our beautiful city on a human scale. Walk or bike.
Scarefest is right around the corner, and we've been previewing some of the coming attractions. Here's more.
My name is Brandon Griffith.
I'm Nicole Griffith. This is Scarlett.
And we're the owners of Scarefest. This is 17, and so this is our 7th one.
The add-on events. So every year, in addition to the show itself, there's the after parties and all that stuff. But we start having these launch events on Thursdays. So people come in town and spend like the whole week there. But we've got
Chris Jericho's doing his podcast live.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be a lot of people really talked about that. We've got Daniel Harris and Scout Taylor Compton are going to
talk scary to me. I love that show. I listen to it all the time.
Here every year.
Yeah.
And then we've got bourbon tasting with
Killers on the Rocks at Town Branch, which is already sold out. Paranormal investigations, the VIP parties down at Manchester Music Hall again, which is a great venue. We love it there. Karaoke, trivia, costume contests. So we have Wicked Beard's costume contest. His son has taken over that business, and big prizes. I think usually it's what, $500
for first place.
Yeah, for first place. And of course we have the kids version too, because Sunday is Kids Day, and we have lots of add-ons for kids on Sunday.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool cosplay that goes on, and I've been amazed like every year. It just keeps getting better and better. One thing that we have not announced this yet, so we've worked out the particulars of it, but last year, if you saw, we had Matthew Lillard, and we had a special whiskey tasting event with him, and that went over really well. It was a smaller group of people.
It was Sunday after the con was over.
And everybody really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they got like a personalized, like an autograph that nobody else got. It was a different picture. They got a photo, a selfie with him, and they got to listen to him talk about his bourbon. But this year...
So this year we're working out the particulars still, but it looks like we're good. We're calling it a Nightcap on Elm Street with Robert Englund.
So tattoo has always been a part of Scarefest in some way. We've had started out 3 or 4 back in the day, and then it's really grown. And people love tattoos, so we are now taking over the entire first floor for our tattoo expo. There'll be some other things down there, but we're in all 3 levels of the center this year.
And the film festival that goes all weekend, Wes Forsyth helps with that, and that's taken on a lot. We have submissions from all over the world, and a lot of those guys come in for the show and do like limited merch and things like that. So this year we are October 17th through the 19th. We'll have some events on opening night, which we do on Thursday night. We're actually doing the ticket booth a lot differently this year, so we want to make sure that everyone knows, because there's a lot of people come to the show. It's good size, and the best way to avoid lines and things like that is to do early check-in. So this year we're going to be running the ticket booth for early check-in on Wednesday night, so we're expanding that. So that'll be going from 5 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday it'll be open all day. Friday it'll open that morning at around 9, I believe. And so you can come down and check in anytime before the show starts.
Get your lanyards, your bracelets, and then go in the re-entry instead of the line to buy tickets. And
Yeah, so if you were down there last year, the line was really long, so we've made some changes. We've doubled the number of ticket check-ins we've got. We were in the process of switching over to a new system last year, and now that system is in place and working really well. So we're really excited about getting everyone in quickly, efficiently, so they can have a good time.
So where to stay is always a question because there's so many people coming in. Of course, the closest hotels are the Hilton, Hyatt, and Marriott. But we here at my day job, we serve people with disabilities, and we have a fleet of like 30-some vehicles that we use to transport people to here. So those drivers get really excited to help us shuttle at Scarefest. That's all on our website, and that's a free shuttle. So you can stay at one of the hosting hotels and get a free shuttle, and maybe have some nightcaps on Elm Street, and then take the shuttle back home. So come out, bring the family, come join us. It's a fantastic experience and event. We'd love to have you. Our staff are super helpful, so if you need to know how to get around, you just find somebody and ask, and we have 300 volunteers there that will make sure you get to experience the show fully and get what you want out of it. Sunday's Kids Day, come and dress them up. We have a trick or treat of all the vendors, and lots of good times. So
Safety at every step after this.
Hello everyone, Mayor Linda Gorton here at historic Darby Dan Farm, right in the heart of the Bluegrass. All year long, we've been celebrating our city's 250th anniversary, a celebration for Lexington, by Lexington, about Lexington. The excitement keeps building as we head into October, when we celebrate Lexington's equine heritage. For generations, Lexington has been known around the globe as the horse capital of the world. Each year, thousands of visitors come here to enjoy a day of racing at Keeneland or the Red Mile, and to take in the rolling bluegrass landscape that makes our home so special. The picturesque farms that surround our city, just like Darby Dam, are home to world-class bloodstock and a thriving equine industry. Our farms are businesses that employ thousands of our people and contribute to our economy. Our equestrian roots run deep. They're not just part of our story, they are our signature, and we are proud of that. Join us for the 250 Lex Equine Month and help us shine a spotlight on the history that has shaped Lexington for 250 years.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. We find out about the resources at Amanda Center on safety at every step.
We are at Amanda Center in the office of the Fayette County Sheriff, and with me is Crystal Happy Clay, who is the director of Amanda Center and Victim Services. Crystal, can you please tell us a little bit about the services that Amanda Center provides for survivors of domestic and sexual violence?
Yes, ma'am. So first and foremost, we are an advocacy center. We provide referrals to community partners throughout Fayette County, such as the Nest, Greenhouse 17, Rima Word Foundation, just to name a few. We are the first people that are seen when you come and file for an emergency protective order. We walk you through the process of filing paperwork. We attend court with you and answer any additional questions that you may have throughout this process. We follow you through the life of your order, maintaining contact throughout so that if anything were to arise, you always know that you can contact the sheriff's office to ask any questions that you may have. We also provide transportation to victims throughout the duration of your protective order. So if it's a situation of you leaving your abuser and they take the transportation, we are trying to bridge the gap for you so that if you need a ride to places like work, school, the doctor, various appointments, grocery store, things like that, we just want to make sure that you always have transportation to do so, and it's no cost to you. We also provide escorts for victims or their abuser, just whichever party had to leave the residence. We try and make sure that it's always a safe environment for you or the other party to return and retrieve whatever necessity belongings, but that's also facilitated through the Office of the Fayette County Sheriff.
That's great. And what is the best way for survivors to get in touch with you?
They can call the office at 859-252-1771, reach out to us through social media or our website at FayetteSheriff.com.
Okay, and do you have any message for survivors in Fayette County?
Yes, ma'am. I think it's very important that victims know that even if you've come to file before and had to dismiss for whatever reason, you are always welcome to come back and refile, that we are here no matter what, no judgment passed. This is a safe zone and we believe you and we're just here to help.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So this is just one support that you have along the process of filing for protective order or seeking safety in some other way. And we'll be talking to more supporters throughout the month, and hopefully you'll get a better idea of what services are available to you.
The Lexington Public Library has a place every book lover should know about. The Friends of the Library bookseller. Here's more.
My name's Rod Brotherton. I'm proud to be the president of the Friends of the Library Association, and we are in the downstairs of the main central library on Main Street here in Lexington. Friends of the Library is an organization that's been around since 1968, and what our job is to provide a retail outlet for donations that are made to the library and books that have been taken from circulation. Our job is to support the library, and all the net profits that we make go directly back to the Lexington Public Library. For example, this year we've already given $22,500 to the Marksbury branch, which is the newest branch of the Lexington Public Library, which will be opening in the first quarter of 2024. We're really glad that we can do this because the Marksbury branch will be a central focal point for the Latino community in that part of town, and they will use the library extensively, and we are glad that this is another branch that we're bringing online to complement the rest of the communities that are being served by the library in Lexington. The library offers us space at no charge in the basement, so we're very grateful for the opportunity to serve the library here in the central location downtown. But with the basement location, it has been very difficult to try to figure out the best configuration. And for years, we had this one little room and a storage room in the back. But with putting our heads together, we found out that we can make more room and open our storage room while using the existing infrastructure that was given and actually double the space that we've had for patrons to come in and look at all our books. We will have more than 20,000 books for sale, and which will have we've had our opening day on the 6th this last Saturday, and we just look forward for everybody to come down and see all the things that the library has to offer. We will be open every day 10 to 4, Saturdays from 10 to 4, and the first Sunday of the month from 1 to 5. Anything that you want to fuel your passion for knowledge, we can help you with. Just let us know what you're looking for, and we'll try to get it for you. Knowledge in open societies are the key to equality and justice. And if we don't have that, then we're going to have problems. But all open societies have vibrant library systems. And what we do by giving money back to the library is one of the things that, because of the way that the tax structure is organized here in Fayette County and some other areas across the country, the monies that are granted to the library operation are very restrictive. And so the things that we provide by giving money back to the library are things that are typically not allowed under the tax structure as it is. So it gives them a little more freedom to do things and make donations, like we said, to the Marksbury branch for this year, or buying things that are outside the budgetary constraints of the normal allocations of tax revenues. Benefits everybody. One of the other things we do is we take donations typically on Monday and Tuesday from 10 to 2. Just call us at 231-5505. We'll come up and meet your car in the breezeway between Main and Water Street, take them out for you, and we'll give you tax receipts if necessary. And if those times don't work, please call us and let us know what will, and we'll make special arrangements to come even and pick books up if necessary, as some of the books that we get, approximately 2,000 a week, come from the public, which are a lifeline for us. We do wonderful things, and hopefully you'll be part of it as well.
Live meeting coverage continues this week on Lex TV and streaming online. And remember, you can also find the most up-to-date information on non-televised city business at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on X at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.